What up, guys? Hope you are doing well. We got an acoustic lesson. The song is called Anything is Possible. Bethel, Dante Bowe, gonna show you how to play it on the acoustic. It's in the key of B flat, so we're gonna be going capo 3, playing the good old faithful G shapes. So really, guys, there's just 4 chords for this song. There's a G over B chord in the song that you could use if you want to, or if you just want to keep playing the G. I'll show you that. But anyway, super easy song. 4 chords. There's really not a ton of acoustic in this song, but you know, I like to make sure we can play acoustic regardless of the song, whether it's just, you know, you're playing it at home by yourself, you're playing it to the recording. So gonna show you how to play it, starting with these G shapes. So if you are new and you need help on these chords, I'll put a link up top and in the description below showing you a breakdown of these chords. So first verse is gonna be, there's really just kind of like one main strum pattern that I use when I'm playing this song and just kind of either worshiping to it or playing along with the recording, and it's just a down strum. So it's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be anything like down down up up down down or anything like that. So I'll kind of show you how I've been playing it. Verse 1, just to give you the chords, it starts on the G. There is no shadow that has ever overcome your light. There is no rival that could ever stand against your might. You've always been, E minor, with us. Every sea you've already won. We've already won. So then that'll go into verse 2. So just to show you kind of how I'm strumming it and just kind of like how I'm playing it, it's just gonna be really just kind of focusing on this bass note here. And I'm not doing a full strum. You can just kind of see my hand is going really quicker than normal. So really it's just gonna be like 16 down strums on each chord for the first verse. And again, I'm just kind of picking the, not plucking, but you know, doing a little down strum on those top 3 strings, the E string, the A string, and the D string. And if I end up hitting some of these, you know, like the G string or the B string, you know, it's not a huge deal because you're still just kind of getting that sound there. You're not going. That would just maybe be a little bit too much, a little obnoxious for the time being. So just do this. There is no shadow that has ever overcome your light. There is no rival that could ever stand against your might. You've always been with us. Every battle you've already won. You've already won. So that would just kind of lead into verse 2. Verse 2 is more or less the same as verse 1, but there is that G over B chord in there. So it's going to be, there is no weapon, 16 down, that has ever left a mark on you. So that's going to be G, there is no weapon that has ever left its mark on you. So the G over B is just kind of this G chord here, and then you're going the middle finger off, keep the pointer on there, mute that top E string, and just play the bottom 5. I mean, you can probably just keep playing a G there if you want to, but if you're just doing it, if you're leading it on acoustic just for like a Bible study, or you don't have all these other instruments, it does sound good. It kind of gives it a nice little change of pace to go to that G over B. So Aside from that, the rest of the verse 2 is the same as verse 1. So I'll just do verse 2 for you. There is no weapon that has ever left a mark on you. There is no army with the power to conquer truth. You've always been with us. Every battle you've already won. You've already won. So I did lie there. There is one extra chord in there. There's a D chord right after the E minor. So it goes, you've always been with us, to the D. Every battle, G over B, you've already won. We've already won. So they do sneak that D chord in there just right after the E minor. So again, it's there is no weapon, regular G to the G over B, that has ever left a mark on you. See, there is no army with the power to conquer truth. You've always been with us. D, every battle you've already won. We've already won. So in just kind of like maybe a little bit more full speed, I'll play that second verse, and I'm not really gonna sing it, maybe I will. And you can maybe kind of pick up, you know, a little bit of extra rhythm, or a little, you know, add in a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 extra strings when you're doing the, because verse 1, super low, verse 2, getting a little bit bigger, a little bit louder, and into the chorus. So it would be like, coming into verse 2, there is no weapon that has ever left a mark on you. There is no army with the power to conquer truth. You've always been with us. Every battle you've already won. We've already won. And then that goes into the chorus. So one thing I do want to mention, when you're doing those down strums, I always do an up strum as I transition chords. So there's no weapon that do 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 do. So you can do that up strum if you want to. I think it sounds good. If you, it's kind of a quicker strum pattern with a little bit of maybe more rhythm than we're used to. So if you can do it, definitely do it. If not, you can just stick with those down strums without the up strum until you kind of get comfortable and you get used to it. So getting into the chorus, it's going to be, you know, more or less, guys, probably the same strum pattern. You know, it depends what setting you're doing this in. If this was like a full band setting, a worship band setting, you know, you probably just want to do like down strums, 1 down strum on each chord here for the chorus. But if you're, again, leading it for like your Bible study, just some house worship, whatever it may be, and it's just the acoustic, you could probably just still stick with this little kind of driving strum pattern. So, chorus, it's going to go from the C. Show me one thing he can do. G. Show me mountains he can move. So that's the C, G, D. You'll do that again. And he's the God of the breakthrough, and anything is possible. Show me one thing that's too hard. E minor. Show me G, waters he can't part. He's the God of the breakthrough. Anything is possible. So those are kind of the chords for the chorus. So I'll go through it one more time just to make sure we're on the same page on that. So it starts on the C. Show me one thing he can do. Show me mountains he can move. He's the God of the breakthrough, and anything is possible. Show me one thing that's too hard. Show me waters he can't part. He's the God of the breakthrough, and anything is possible. And then you can just hang on to that one chord, that G chord, as you get into verse 3. So if I was doing that chorus just kind of like a little more rhythm, the down strums, I'll kind of show you what that would sound like. Show me one thing he can't do. Show me mountains he can move. He's the God of the breakthrough, and anything is possible. Show me one thing that's too hard. Show me waters he can't part. He's the God of the breakthrough, and anything is possible. There is a kingdom. So then that goes into verse 3. Verse 3, same as verse 2. So I'm not going to go over those chords, same chords, same strum pattern. Just remember, it's verse 3, so you can afford to kind of maybe get a little bit more. Maybe hit all of the strings when you're doing those down strums. Just kind of give it a little bit more of a build. And then that goes to the chorus. Chorus same as the first chorus, and then there's the kind of the instrumental or break between the bridge, the chorus and the bridge. So that would just be you're hanging on to this G chord. So the first time you do the bridge, it's just going to be a G chord, kind of like King of My Heart. So it just kind of like hangs on this G chord. All of my fear I will turn into praise. Shake off despair as I sing out your name. A victory dance, I will crush disappointment and break every chain. So then you'll go into kind of the alternate chords for the bridge, which you'll do twice. So let me walk you through those chords. It's going to go E minor. All of my fear I will turn into praise. D, shake off despair as I sing out your name. You can do a G or a G over B for this one, doesn't matter. A victory dance, I will dance out in faith. I will crush disappointment and break every chain. You'll do this same pattern one more time. All of my fear I will turn into praise. Shake off despair as I sing out your name. Victory dance, I will dance out in faith. I will crush disappointment. Do, 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 do. And you'll do that twice. So again, once you hit that, same little driving strum pattern there. And then just the last time you do that, when you're going back into the chorus, you're just going to hang on to that C. And that'll go back into the chorus. So let's just say we're coming out of the bridge for the last time. So all of my fear I will turn into praise. Shake off despair as I sing out your name. A victory dance, I will dance out in faith. I will crush disappointment. Show me one thing he can't do. Show me mountains he can move. So that's just, you'll kind of hang on to that C, just like one extra measure before you go back into the chorus. So I think after that, you can just hit the chorus one more time. There's an instrumental at the end where he's like, you know, let's dance out in faith or something like that. You are literally just going to play the chorus chords, so the same chords as the chorus, and just kind of ride that, and then just land the plane kind of at the end of the song, however you want to finish it. If you want to finish it on like a low soft bridge or soft chorus, or just if you're playing with the recording, they end after that instrumental. So enough said from me, guys. That's a wrap on the lesson. I hope it helps you. Fun one to jam to, listen to the recording, play with it. If you want to develop your own little strum patterns, you definitely can. But again, not really an acoustically driven song, so maybe just start with these down strums for the beginning initially. And yeah, so as always, leave a comment if you have questions, if you need help with anything. You know I love chatting it up in the comments with you guys and getting to know you. Head over to the community tab. If you're new, or if you just if you've been a subscriber and you haven't been over to the community tab, on my page I post some verses of the week, some devotionals, some live stream stuff, some just a layout of the songs and the lessons coming out this week, and a bunch of other good stuff. So head over there, check that out. I'm out. Hope this helps you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.